let's do something fun. Let's do some NFL draft superlatives, bud. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who is? I got three, just three, quick and easy. Who is most likely to be the best player out of this NFL draft class on offense and defense?
So pick one for each.
Yep.
The best offensive player in this draft is Jamar Chase.
And tell me why.
You saw why. Just pull up his highlight tape.
Even a year removed?
Yes.
Okay.
He's literally he y'all thought Justin Jefferson was bad. This part 2. Rookie of the year. You heard it here first.
All right. What about that defensive side of the ball?
Or a quarterback might get it if they ball like Trevor Lawrence might. If Trevor Lawrence has a Herbert season, then he might get it. But that I think it's only them two though. Man, what you say?
Defensive side.
The last time I tried to go with the more versatile athletic linebacker like Isaiah Simmons, I was wrong.
He was.
So I'm not gonna pick Micah Parsons, even though I think he is that deal. It's hard to go corner on these because they don't really show the corners love.
Mm-hmm.
But who cares? Give me Surtain.
Why?
I think he's a lockdown corner. I think he has the chance on the right team. I think he has the chance to have a season similar to Marshawn Lattimore did with the Saints.
Okay.
Like he's gonna walk in the number one and walk in like ready. I think people underestimate the fact that Trayvon Diggs was a receiver converted to a corner, converted to a safety really. Then they moved him to corner, and I think Surtain get busy, especially if he go to Dallas. I think Dallas would be the perfect place for him to go.
Surtain and Diggs at cornerbacks, Alabama South.
Mm-hmm.
Deep in the heart of Texas. All right, number 2. Which projected first round quarterback?
What's your picks?
Oh, my picks? Oh, thanks for asking, bud. Defensive side of the ball, I'm picking Michael Parsons. I don't know why you
I want to, but it's hard. Last year I picked Isaiah Simmons and I was wrong, so I got to switch it up.
I am going Michael Parsons on the defensive side of the ball. That 4.39 just blew me away. And
I don't care about those.
Okay, of course, but I think he will be the best defensive player of this class, and he's my early pick to be Rookie of the Year, even though they haven't been drafted yet. On offense, I have to go Jamar Chase. That's my LSU blood runs in me. But if I wanted to be objective for once, even though I think it will be Jamar, I don't think he'll be the best, even though this is for the best. But I think Travis Etienne, wherever he lands, if it's a right spot, he can have a breakout season similar to Jonathan Taylor or Josh Jacobs because he is so versatile. He can run on special teams, as a pass catcher, and just a running back. So I think Travis Etienne, similar to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his impact, and Jonathan Taylor, like I said, I think he can be explosive wherever he lands, either late in the first or early second round. All right, you ready for number 2?
All right.
Which out of the 5 quarterbacks that are projected to go in the first round, who is the most likely to be a bust? Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, or Trey Lance?
Zach Wilson.
Do you hate Zach Wilson? I mean, do you not like Zach Wilson?
I think it's more. I'm gonna put it like this: it's not Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence. The pressure is on the small school guys, Trey Lance and Zach Wilson.
Okay.
But also on the championship winner, Mac Jones, because historically their quarterbacks suck in the NFL.
Okay.
So him, especially if he's a day one starter, him and Jalen Hurts gonna have pressure on him this season. Even though Jalen Hurts technically is not an Alabama quarterback anymore. Tua as well. Even though Jalen Hurts is not considered Alabama quarterback anymore, he's considered Oklahoma. We all know he's on that round. But Jalen Hurts proved that he could be more. So actually, I'm gonna take Hurts out of it. But I'm content with saying Zach Wilson. I think he got the best chance to be a bust because of all the hype around him. people talked about Trey Lance early on, but nobody talking about Trey Lance anymore like that. You're not hearing his name that much.
Okay.
And he's from a small school, so he's in a similar uh Josh Allen situation where it's like,
Yeah,
I
and
got time.
he
I
went
got time
he
to
came from the same school as Carson Wentz. North
right.
Carolina State.
Nobody had pressure on Carson Wentz from the jump. It's they give him time. You get picked second overall before Justin Fields, like Trubisky. Time's on, buddy. Show me what you got. Now you're in the big leagues. You don't get picked second overall and don't start, in my opinion, unless you're hurt.
As a quarterback,
Yeah,
yeah, no, Jets, Jaguars, and Jets. If you're picked, you're gonna start the Niners. Though I think they're gonna run with Jimmy G, similar to what Tyrod Taylor and Herbert did last season.
I think that's stupid on them. They should just trade Jimmy G.
Well, they're gonna probably work on that. They're probably working on that even for next season. My pick, who is most likely to be a bust, is Mac Jones. He was great in college, but as Cut alluded to, the offensive talent he had on him, it just isn't a great prognostication of his real abilities come NFL time. And I think if the rumors and reports are true that the Niners will take him at number 3 overall, I just think that's a recipe for disaster and just staying on John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan's San Francisco tenure. So I got Mac Jones has a lot of pressure, in my opinion, to be a bust. Last but not least, Kurt Carter, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Which team do you think will have the best draft based on their positioning in the first round? Most likely to have the best draft grade of round 1.
Dolphins.
Tell me why.
Dolphins traded back, didn't they?
They did, and they traded up for this. They traded from the 3 to 12. They traded up from 12 to 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the Dolphins have literally no excuse to not fix their problems. They missed the playoffs by like one game.
Yep.
That one game should be fixed in this first round.
I got you.
And I think with what their setup is, like it's in the first round, based on the first round, it's hard to pick any team that don't have 2 picks. Only
Right.
2 teams have 2 picks.
3 teams.
3.
Yeah, Jets, Jaguars, and Dolphins.
Who picked the Jaguars got?
The Jaguars have the Rams pick, Jalen Ramsey trade.
So that's 31.
No,
No, 29, 28.
25.
So they got 1 and 25 versus
6 and 18 for the Dolphins, and the Jets have 2 and 23. I'm going Jaguars. I think getting Trevor.
I'm sticking with my Dolphins pick, but because the way the picks are set up, but the Jets better not mess this up. They have the better picks. 6 and 25 is not as good as 2 and 23. Yet they're gonna really draft this man Zach Wilson.
Jags 120. Jags is 1 and 25. Jets is 2 and 23. Dolphins is 6 and 18.
The thing I like about the Dolphins picks is that they're not going quarterback.
True, that is true.
That's why I think they got a better chance to have an instant impact on their picks.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going Jaguars. I think they go Trevor Lawrence, best quarterback in the draft, in my opinion. Then they either going to solidify that back end of that defense, or just give Trevor Lawrence some protection. Or give him some protection. I think over my year 1, I think they'll win a couple of games. It'll be fun and exciting. They want to amount to any playoff experience, but I think they will be fun to watch because sunshine is in Duval. And that is all I have from the draft superlatives.